Chalkmaster Dave works at the busiest intersection in the country, where 30,000 people walk past him every day.
Doesn't matter if you're Jewish or Muslim, black, white, tall, skinny, fat, rich or poor. Once I got a good picture going, there's like tons of people standing around from all walks of life, and they're all just giggling.
Dave Johnston makes his living on the streets, literally.
I draw pictures on the sidewalk with chalk. It's like taking hopscotch to a whole new level.
Some people think he's homeless, a bum begging for change.
They'll throw a toonie in my bucket, and they'll be like, I hope you find somewhere to stay tonight. And I'm like, oh.
While he still relies on coins in a bucket, Dave also works for a paycheck. He uses his art to lend a bit of street cred to brand name products.
I got lots of corporate clients that I've been working with. Disney, Nike, Just for Laughs Festival.
It's an incredible success story for a guy that only started drawing because he fell in love with a Swedish exchange student.
I met this girl, I was 20, and she was awesome. She moved back to Sweden, and I was like, I love you, because we all know everything when we're 20, so I knew for sure I was in love. So I started drawing on the sidewalk. I was like, need money to get to Sweden, and people were tipping me, made the money, went there, she dumped me, and then I came back, and I thought, I'll just do this until I find a job. At first, it was a great way to get by until I figured out what I was going to do. But as it became, I guess, more powerful in the sense that I could make a living and got to meet people, I started to realize this was my calling. It was my lifestyle. It wasn't just a temporary thing. It was something that I was becoming.
What he became was Chalkmaster Dave, a legend on the streets of Toronto for the last 20 years.
Millions, actually, over the years, have given me either pennies, nickels, dimes, hired me for gigs. But if it wasn't for the average person walking by like this, I'd be absolutely nothing. I'd just be some guy drawing on the sidewalk.
His drawings are bold. They have to be because they don't hang in a gallery. They have to compete with all the color and noise of a busy city street.
I do anything from pop culture like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, superheroes, to classical art. I'm also doing 3D sidewalk art these days, you know, like Pits of Doom and stuff like that. I do this 3D wishing well, and people will actually throw money right on the sidewalk making wishes, which is awesome. If you see the wishing well, you know it was me.
Dave's passion is drawing for regular people, allowing them to decide if his art is worth a small bit of their hard-earned cash. But soon local businesses started paying him to draw near their front doors to attract customers. Those jobs opened the door for bigger clients.
The first time Nike hired me, I thought that was kind of cool, but it wasn't a very big gig, but it was enough to go, ooh, I'm good enough. And then I think maybe actually no, when Disney, that was kind of cool. They asked me to do a painting.
Dave paints with chalk. He uses a wet brush to give the drawings a softer look. It's also his way of creating new colors. A wet brush is fine, but rain, that's a showstopper.
The thing is, with this temporary art form, you have to accept that if you start and it starts raining, that's part of the process. You just suck it up, move on, wait till the next day, right?
That's true for Dave's drawings and his life.
I want every moment to count. I want it to be good and fun and beautiful, and I want it to be almost excessive. I want it to just be memorable. I want on my deathbed to be able to go, oh my, I can't believe I did that. Like, that was amazing. Every moment here should be cherished because it is temporary. And that's what I think about the art as well. It is only here for a moment, one good rain and it's gone. Or you just walk away. All you've got left is a memory.
Sidewalk art isn't universally loved. Lots of people just ignore it.
They feel art is something that you must own. You must be able to purchase. They don't understand that art is not a product. It is a living, breathing thing almost. And when you do sidewalk art, it's not just about the finished piece. It's about the people that are coming together. It's about the reactions. It's about the energy, the feel of it all. I'm showing them that art is a process, and I welcome them into it. Some people can't dig it. That's okay. They're not at my level of awesome.
The hours are long. Summer heat can be brutal. But Dave loves his craft, and he has no intention of walking away.
I guess I could go work somewhere scratching out cartoons for somebody, but I like doing my own thing, and I like meeting the people. I find the people themselves are inspiring.
Now put your right arm in a little more. Perfect. Now, okay. Now do the thing.
You'll get a crowd of people from all walks of life. Doesn't matter if you're Jewish or Muslim, black, white, tall, skinny, fat, rich or poor. Once I got a good picture going, there's like tons of people standing around from all walks of life, and they're all just giggling at what I wrote down, and they're smiling at the artwork, or if it's a 3D piece, they're all posing with it, right, you know? And all of a sudden, all their problem, they just forgot about them all. They're just like, they're just together. And it sounds a little idealistic, but it's an awesome feeling to be a part of that, to embrace that, and know that you're a part of that. You're a catalyst to something good. And I like that. I really like that a lot.
Chalkmaster Dave's art is temporary.